Alright, the US Senate just pushed the Critical Clarity Act vote into September. But if you expected the XRP community to panic, think again. While mainstream headlines tried to spark fear, on-chain social metrics and market sentiment tell a completely different story. So why is XRP holding strong at rank 4 in social sentiment? Crypto analyst here, digital asset investor, pointed out here on X that despite the legislative delay, XRP continues to hold the number 4 spot in global social rankings, maintaining a solid bullish sentiment across the board. In my opinion, I view this steady social engagement as proof that long-term holders aren't shaken by temporary political delays in Washington. Instead of viewing this shift as a setback, the community sees it like an engine idling at the starting line. The underlying power and demand are fully intact while waiting for the regulatory green light. Now, why has the fear and greed index barely moved? Digital asset investor also noted that the overall fear and greed index remained largely unaffected by the Senate pushing its vote into September. The broader market barely flinched at the news. So in my opinion, this stability proves that institutional and retail investors had already factored potential legislative timing adjustments into their expectations. The absence of a panic sell-off confirms that confidence in digital asset regulatory clarity is built on a solid foundation, not fragile short-term hype. Now, is September set to be the true turning point for crypto legislation? Digital asset investors emphasize that market participants are no longer just expecting a routine committee vote in September. They are anticipating concrete progress toward the bill actually becoming federal law. So, in my opinion, I believe September is shaping up to be a historic catalyst. Once Congress returns from recess, passing the Clarity Act will establish the formal statutory framework institutions need to deploy capital into digital assets with total regulatory certainty. And finally, for our overall conclusion, the recent delay of the Clarity Act failed to damp social enthusiasm or trigger market panic for XRP. With XRP maintaining its rank 4 standing in social sentiment and the fear and greed index holding firm, market participants are looking directly towards September for legislative resolution. So patience remains the dominant strategy as regulatory clarity draws closer. And this finally ends our video. Thank you very much for watching and see you on the next one, or you might just as well check this next recommended video right here.